Oi, boys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Got a bit of a ladder update before today's game. As you can see, we have drifted from the top down to third, with Penrith and Melbourne above us. So we've now lost 3 games in a row, 2 of those games by me and 1 simulation. And to be honest, the losses haven't been that bad. I know our team hasn't been full strength, but we've given our opposition a run for their money in both games. We've only lost by a converted try in each. That was to the Eels, which was a damn near full strength Eels team, and also the Titans just recently. But yeah, hopefully we get back on the front foot here. We do have our full strength team, but as always, shout out to the boys if you're watching us right now. Be sure to hit up that comment section with the hashtag OddSquad for a cheeky little shout out. And yeah, let's go. Round 17. I was always dreading the origin period. I didn't expect us to lose 3 games in a row. One thing I'm really enjoying about it is getting more game time with Benji in the 6. I've got a little idea for the last game with our weekend squad. I think we got one more game where we won't be full strength, and I've got a little combination I want to try out. Hopefully it pays dividends. It might not be as effective as Walker and Graham, but it's definitely worth a crack pairing him up with Benji to hopefully dominate this left edge in our next game. One thing I don't want to do is get too ahead of myself here, as we deliver a beautiful short ball to Latrell Mitchell. He will skip past Dylan Edwards. But yeah, let's not look too far ahead into the future, as we do have the number 2 ranked team to deal with at the moment. Bit of a blockbuster match between these two. Now, I'm not sure if, since I've started making Rugby League Live 4 content consistently again, I don't think we've ever won the minor premiership. We may have with Penrith, but I can't quite remember. I know for sure we didn't win it with the Broncos. Hopefully we can win it with the Rabbitohs. I think now's our best chance to. As we go out the back, Renault drops it on the toe. We have supporters on the outside. Johnston back inside to Dane Gagai, looking for offloads. We can't quite find the try line. We will hand it over. What on earth was that? We needed a bigger boot than that from Reynolds. Penrith on the attack. Already inside our half of the field, as they send it to Jerome Luai. How good were the Panthers to start the season? In fact, the Melbourne as well, actually. The Big 4, Canberra, Melbourne, Penrith, and the Roosters all played pretty decently to open the season this year. Rabbitohs, not so much, but I reckon they'll come right as Latrell takes on defenders. I think I may do round reviews, maybe round previews. Not exactly full round reviews, because there's plenty of that content online at the moment. As we make some meters here inside the 30, Walker will call for it, looks for Latrell, and we're just on the 20 still. Might play around off this blind side here as we get it to Cody Walker, but there's just no room to move. And back to the open side we go, as Jaden Sewer on the end of a big hit to Tola to Tom Burgess to Murray. The middlemen working together here as we look for another inside ball. Latrell Mitchell getting plenty of inside action, if you will, as we look for Jai Arrow on the cutback. Nothing doing. We will send it down the line. Murray to Walker, Walker to Mitchell. It goes to ground, regathered, and we get it out to Mansour. Our attack is looking like our depleted attack without the superstars. Just a little disjointed at the moment, as Damien Cook will get wrapped up. Cody slots into dummy half. Reynolds to Mitchell, Mitchell to Gagai. Finally, we get into the corner on the back of a back line move. Not quite how I wanted to pan out, but we got there in the end. I don't know what's going on, but we just cannot get some fluidity in attack. Reynolds off the kickoff, will send it to Sewer, gets through the line, looks for a pass. Probably should have held it. Definitely should have had it, actually.
Oh, kill him!
Not ideal going for offloads off the kickoff. As Totola wraps up Edwards from behind. second. Cleary. Inside the 10. Penrith, can they get on the board? Another short ball. Cameron Murray's there to close the gap, but Capewell will fall over the try line, but Murray does well to flip him over. Along with Damien Cook, I think there was. Last tackle, Isaiah Yeo takes the settler. Where to for the Panthers? They go deep to Luai, throws up the bomb. Graham under it, it gets batted back, and Dylan Edwards will score the Panthers' first try of the game. And we end up paying the ultimate price for that poor offload after the kickoff as Cleary hits the post and we'll keep a 2-point lead. First run of the second half, we got Liam Knight looking to take it up for the boys as he wears a heavy shot from the Panthers. Saw this time finds the right man. Mansour, forward pass from Graham, they're saying. I don't know how they got called forward. Mansour caught that from deep, running onto it too. He was also well looked after. They were well marked up on that short side. Penrith, back of the scrum. Edwards. Campbell Graham gives him no space. Right in his face. First, out the back it goes. Fisher Harris in a bit of room. Latrell Mitchell there to clean up. And it's Penrith inside the 10. We give the penalty away and Penrith will take the 2. Nathan Cleary. To tie the game up, we had to give that penalty away. And they will tie it up through Nathan Cleary, 6 apiece. I know I talked about our attack not being that great, but to be fair, it is the Panthers who are second on the ladder. Can't be expecting to break the line on every play as Kolo Matangi gets driven backwards in the tackle. Marshall in at dummy half, sends it to Walker. Looking for a flat ball to Jaden Sewer again. Breaks through the line.
Players, next time I'm sending someone off. This is serious.
Oh, you heard it right there. The ref ain't playing around. Next one to send off. As we crab across field with Cody Walker. We are that desperate to find some points here. Beautiful short ball to Gagai, looking to burst into the corner. That's a try-saving tackle by Dylan Edwards as Cam Murray tries to crash his way over. They're lining up on the third. Reynolds calls it. And we send it to Marshall. I should have ran back to the short side, but Marshall was flat-footed, tried to catch them off guard. As we send it down the line to Mitchell. Mitchell, oof, lined up by one of the big boys of Penrith. As we go to Walker, looking for the bomb. It's a little too deep. Can Johnston rise above? No, he cannot, but he will come up with the try. Straight through the hands of Brian To'o. Look at this. Oh, he's missed the ball completely. Johnston, thank God we chased that kick down. As Adam Reynolds converts, and we go up by 6 points. Full time. Look boys, I know it was a low scoring game, but we are back in the winning column. I mean, it was a top of the table clash, so a low scoring game was kind of expected. It's going to take a few more games for us to start clicking again in attack, I feel. Like I said, we've got one more match during this origin period, and then it's a sprint to the finals, baby. Hopefully we can kick into gear and snag that minor premiership. As always, if you enjoyed that and would like to see more Rugby League Live 4 content or more content in general, be sure to run a shot at that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you.
When it's time, I will never need a doubt who's behind. That's my
Later.
team, that's my team. Loyalty over everything, that's my team, that's my team. From the bottom where we grinding, that's my team, that's my team. To the top where we shining.